So, treachery was the name of the game in the Highlands of Scotland over the festive period, with a battle of brains and brawn for a big cash prize.
Yeah, the Traitors proved to be quite a surprise hit, actually, which saw, spoiler alert, just 3 people survive from an original 22 contestants.
Players, you have unanimously chosen to end the game. Meryl, please reveal, are you a faithful or are you a traitor?
I'm faithful.
You've done it! You have done it! You have done it! Oh.
What a moment, Meryl
What
Williams.
a moment.
One of those faithful winners joins us now. Good morning, Meryl.
Good morning, good morning.
Has it sunk in yet?
Fully no, and I feel like because I've relived it before, I feel like we're just reliving it again with everyone else, but I still feel like the exact same emotions rewatching it back. Like, even watching it now, I'm just literally like, oh my gosh, and my hands are sweating, I'm just so excited. It still feels very surreal.
So Andy was asking people there what they do with £90,000. You won £105,000 split.
Yes.
Between 3.
Yeah.
Have you spent it all?
No.
Okay.
Saved it. Still
okay.
got some money, yeah. Like, yeah. So I would like to, it's always been my dream of mine to go into, like, presenting and stuff, so I thought I'd give myself 6 months.
Right.
And I've got that money as, like, a safety blanket, and then I could just try different things, and obviously it's a big safety blanket, and then just see, hopefully just pursue that.
Yeah, see what happens.
Career.
Why
Yeah.
I mean, the interesting
Why
thing
not?
about filming any reality TV show, certainly one like this that is pre-recorded, is you filmed this back in May.
Yeah.
So you've known the outcome all the way through the summer, all the way through the autumn. You must have been desperate for the series to air.
Yeah, definitely. And I think even watching the first couple of episodes, a lot of people like, that Meryl Williams is so quiet and all of that. And I'm like, little do you know. I was like,
Yeah.
and they were like, get her out and all of that. I was like, well, I win. So, yeah. No, I think
How
it was...
do you keep something like that a secret, though, Mel? You won.
Yeah.
You just won over sort of £40,000, something, whatever it is. Did you tell anyone?
I think I forgot about it. I did tell my mum. I know we're not allowed, but I had to swear to secrecy. I was like, Mum, you can't tell anyone. So when it was coming out and everyone was like to her, oh, I didn't realise Meryl's on the show. And she's like, yeah. And she's like, does she do well? She's like, you just have to wait and watch it, you know. And a lot of the time, I just had to keep on forgetting about it. And then when I was watching it, I was going episode to episode 2. So, yeah.
So I bet friends were ringing you up, weren't they?
Yes,
saying,
yeah.
oh, my goodness. Because could you tell them you were at least doing it?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I could tell them I was on it, but they were often asking me, like, right, OK, Meryl, just tell me, like, do you get to next week? I was like, maybe. And I was like, do you have to watch out to find out? They're like, do you win? I was like, can't tell you. So, yeah.
It was great, because when it was first aired, it was on around the top of the football and there was lots going on. And then online, it picked up a real momentum of steam, didn't it, on ITV Player. For you, it must have been very different because you've lived all your life with dwarfism.
Yeah.
And now suddenly you are part of a vehicle that could give a wider perspective on life with that. Has that been positive for you?
Yeah, so I think as well, the whole reason why I wanted to go on the show was to raise awareness. I think there's a lot of like, you know, a lot of people don't think that I can do the same things as they can do. So I thought if I go on the show, if I do the exact same challenges as everyone else, we all had level playing fields. So, like, a lot of the challenges and stuff, people are like, oh, did you get extra time? I was like, no. I was like, we literally started the same. And then I just wanted to show that I can do the exact same. A lot of the times when I go out in public and stuff, people do think that, oh, they can't do this and they can't do that. But I just want to show, and I do that online as well, like through my social media and stuff, that I can do the exact same as everyone else. So, yeah.
What's been your experience, though, Meryl? I mean, because as Kate was saying, putting yourself on a reality TV show, particularly one where there's a lot of treachery and misguidance and people are trying to pretend to be something that they're not, can cause sort of online abuse. We know that that's a big thing. But for somebody like you who's grown up in the world and had to sort of cope with all sorts of people having opinions about your size and what you can and can't do, how hard is that? And how much courage did it take to sort of put yourself in a position where you wanted to be seen and you want to be out there?
Yeah, I think because I do experience it on a day-to-day basis before the show. You know, if I was to go out in public and stuff, and quite a lot of people are shocked, but they're like, oh, no, but people do stare, and that was before the show. So after the show, I did receive some negative comments, but it wasn't anything I've never heard before, if that makes sense. So the show, and because I had such a good experience in the show, I just ignored anything else that was negative. But yeah, I do experience it, so I did know what it would be like for people to stare and stuff like that and point, because that's what I do experience before. And I thought, by doing this, I can at least change some people's ideas, and then at least if they see someone in public with my condition, they can at least think, oh, I've seen someone else on the show, like on a TV show, and they're the exact same as us. Like, there's no point to make them feel different or point or laugh, you know. So I did it on
to celebrate and to get the endorsement of being one of the winners.
Yeah.
So what's it been like as you, in terms of online bullying, which I know you want to talk about, you know, exposing and dealing with, and also the sort of thing you've experienced as you've been through your life.
Yeah, I think I just want to show people with all disabilities, including my condition, that they can do whatever they want to do, and that's the whole reason why I wanted to go on the show. So regardless, you know, you do not ever feed into negativity, you know, because I think when you think about it, it eats you up inside. So, yeah, I just want to show them that they can do whatever they want to do.
Incredibly inspiring. I love it. It's so much energy as well. There was a lot of chat about your outfits as well. Your clothing. And I know that a big shout out has to go to your grandma. Is it that she sorts all your clothing?
Yeah, so I shop, like, I love Zara, I'm obsessed with Zara. And so I shop in adult clothes, like I'm a size 8 to 10, and my gran alters all my clothes. So we'll literally, like, take a full-length pair of trousers and she'll sew it. She's a seamstress.
Wow.
So she's been altering my clothes since I was, like, 3 months old. So, yeah, she's from South Africa, but she now lives in the UK. And she literally just alters everything. Like, this trench coat was full length, and she'll cut it, she'll move the pockets up, and the trousers as well. So
because I guess for a lot of people, they haven't got a gran that does that. They're having to sort of wear kids' clothes.
Yeah.
And that is not what you want to be at your age, being who you are, is it?
Yeah, because I think, like, clothes are, like, you know, it's a way of expressing yourself. It's a way of identity. So that's something I've always wanted to do, and I think I maybe would go into that, like, making clothes more accessible for people with my condition.
Great idea.
And even shoes as well, because I love heels, but I literally have to pay, like, £200 for a pair of, like, custom-made heels. And I'm like, that's not fair. And my friend's like, oh, I got these pairs for, like, £20. I'm like, oh, damn it. So, yeah, I definitely make that more accessible and more affordable, because it is not really affordable.
Do you know what,
You'll be putting your gran to work.
Just going to be...
There is a lot for you to do, and we can see it all happening. It's lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for coming.
Really
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Fantastic.
Thank you.